just going to have a snooze in the living room.
You need to dig underneath a polite dinner party, chap. Get her talking about bedsit years. She'll probably give a bit more if you get her rattled.
That's a piece of cake. The woman was born rattled. Did I say born? I meant quarried.
How are we doing? Fanny,
John and Fanny Craddock are the nation's premier TV chefs. They are soon to appear in a new series which will be watched by some 5 million housewives.
Quite honestly, to my mind, your whole approach seems to be the antithesis of good cooking. Even the butter has to be dolled up with gold leaf. Surely the best cooking is simple food, beautifully cooked.
You're absolutely right.
Couldn't be more right.
So why do you insist on dolling everything up like this?
No, we don't doll things up, Ducky. No, let me just explain. This is a very, very elaborate home. And when one has a lot of regency and guilt, one likes the butter to look the same. All right? Now, this, in French, is called an assiette de fruits de mer, which we think is rather fun.
You do realize they're moving?
No, they're not.
All to do with the quality of champagne, probably.
Oh, the winkles did that. They've been boiled.
Well, this one seems to have crawled away off of the plate.
Really?
Quite. It fell off. Look. It's moving.
Give it to me. It's perfectly right. This one is moving. This is obviously just a live one that's fallen in.
There's quite a few waving their little heads in the air.
So which are you having? Live ones or dead ones?
I'm watching her. I thought we agreed.
As close as I'm going to get, isn't it?
But
you're a joke on the telly, you know. Everyone laughs at you because you're drag and you don't know it. That's your tragedy.
Go to your room!
If only the cameras were still rolling.
How's that pub of yours?
Oh, I had to, sell it on.
And how much did you manage to piss up the walls whilst you still had it?
You painted horror.
Yes, well, you can sod off back to Soho and Catherine Dean Street waiting for you. I have never been so embarrassed.
But you handled it beautifully. You completely turned the tables on him.
Do you think so?
Absolutely. You're so clever. Live ones or dead ones. It's fantastic.
What do you think, Johnny?
Oh, a triumph. Real wit.
Good. Well, my mother taught me all I know about riposte, so... Good. Onwards, then. Need to get this party out of the way if you'd like to help me, Jane, dear.
Excitement just isn't good for her. You are heaven sent.
You're not planning to...
I'm not ripping out the fireplace. I rather like it.
Why? I thought we...
Bloody house. So...
What? It's our home. It's what
It's
we...
also bloody clean, isn't it? So shiny and beige and clean and bright. So wipe clean. So bloody... I want to call my mother, all right?
Mr. Alan Taylor, Prince Dimitri and Princess Beris Canderau, Dame Daniela Haynes, Sir
Follow me for God.
Mrs. Jean Huggins.
Absolutely beautiful. Everybody must try the shrimp banquet. This way, everybody. Johnny, mingle with the menopause.
All right.
Please save one of those.
Oh, thank you. Your husband is a very obedient soul.
Well, I get my way with Craddock on trivia. But on matters of a major policy, as a girlfriend once said, a mule is capricious in comparison to Craddock. Can I interest you in an egg battle?
Very nice.
No.
So the bossing him around, then, that's just an act, is it?
Precisely, an act. An act which we rehearse diligently and often. Well, you've done a good job of peddling those.
Well, people don't seem very keen.
Mrs. Craddock, there's a phone call for you.
Not now, Simon.
I do think you should.
Simon, as you can see, I'm immersed in fascinating conversation with two of my dearest friends.
He did say it was urgent. Something about being your son. Sure?
Please excuse me. Please excuse me. Which one is it, Peter?
No, the other one.
How did you know there was another one?
Darling?
Hello, Mrs. Craddock speaking. Who is this?
Darling? You all right?
Fine.
Christopher.
We have guests.
Christopher, where did he come from?
Oh. Conceived in hatred and born in fear, darling.
Or perhaps the Cote de Rhone pushed the boat out.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. As if I let you use some cheap pong with partridge. We're having Burgundy. The audience expects to have Burgundy with... It was him.
Yes.
Or me too.
Christopher.
I brought some photographs when I was a boy.
That's wonderful. Have you eaten?